Welcome to the Shiny-Headed Historian, where we explore the past to understand the present. Today we're going to take a deep dive into the causes of the Spanish-American War. This war, fought in 1898, marked the emergence of the United States as a global power and had lasting impact on the world. So grab your headphones and let's get started. The Spanish-American War had several causes, but one of the main ones was desire for expansion by the United States. Throughout the late 19th century, the United States had been rapidly industrializing and urbanizing, and as a result, the country had a growing population and economy. This led to an increased desire for new markets and resources, which the United States saw as being available in the territories controlled by Spain, such as Cuba and Puerto Rico. Another major cause of the war was the humanitarian crisis in Cuba. At the time, Cuba was a colony of Spain and had been embroiled or involved in a long-standing rebellion against Spanish rule, meaning they're trying to get rid of them. The rebellion had begun in 1895 and had grown increasingly brutal, with both sides committing atrocities. Reports of these atrocities, along with the devastating economic effects of the rebellion on the island, led to a growing sense of outrage among the American public. The press also played a significant role in the lead up to the war. American newspapers were filled with sensationalized stories, which means they took the stories and they made them a lot bigger and a lot worse than they were, about the rebellion in Cuba and the Spanish government's brutal response. These stories, along with illustrations and photographs, helped to fuel public opinion in favor of intervention in Cuba. Some newspapers, such as William Randolph Hearst's New York Journal, even went as far as to fabricate stories or to write up fake news to increase their readership and influence on public opinion. Finally, the sinking of the USS Maine in Havana Harbor on February 15, 1898, was the immediate cause of the war. The Maine was an American battleship that had been sent to Cuba to protect American interests. The ship was destroyed by an explosion, and 266 American sailors were killed. Although the cause of the explosion was never definitively determined, the American press immediately blamed Spain, and public opinion quickly turned in favor of war. Thanks for joining me today on today's episode of the Shiny-Headed Historian. The Spanish-American War was a complex event with multiple causes. However, the desire for expansion, humanitarian crisis, media manipulation, and the sinking of the USS Maine all contributed to the United States' decision to go to war with Spain. Understanding the causes of this war is important to understanding the United States' role as a global power in the 20th century and today. Until next time, keep exploring the past.